This is already my favorite episode ever.
You know what?
All right, so if we think about the Guinness Book of World Records, what is one record that you would like to be in the record books of beating?
This? I just want to get past this.
Hello everybody, my name is David Voorhees. I'm the host of Running Hot. Today with me I have Jai Mays and her pinch eater, Mays. So she agreed to come on the show only if she could bring a proxy. Very important person, her significant other pinch eater here today. So thank you both for joining us.
Thank you for having us. We're excited.
Yeah, so there was a little nerves going on as we were going through the different sauces, and we'll see if we can be entertaining as we progress through the 6.
Oh, we will get there.
So the rules are there's
Okay.
6 sauces, 5 are for the audience, the 6th is for charity.
Okay.
Got to get through all 6, but I think you have a charity picked out already.
Yes, we
Tell us a
do.
little bit about your charity.
Okay, good. Mays Foundation for Kids. We have a program where we specialize in teaching children about engineering, supply chain, technology, and finance, so we can prepare them for the future. You want to talk about it too?
Oh, yeah, we pretty much, with the foundation work that we do, we just bring kids around to give them that idea of how these big things are made. We show them examples of gigantic engineering feats, such as, it could be a bridge, it could be any type of building that's made. We show them the structure and give them, we tell them to think about their own idea of what they would make and what they would build and how they would help America. That's pretty much what the program centers around.
That's great.
Engineering.
Yes. Fantastic. All right.
Teach a lot of education, but entrepreneurship is what we push
Very
a
good.
lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, get through 6, $1,000 to the charity.
Okay, all right.
So first question.
Get through
we're
6, $1,000 to the charity.
You said you're going to do 1, so I would recommend that you do either 1 or 2. 1 is hotter than 2, but 1 is sweet. So,
I'll do 1.
Okay.
Okay, so what I'm
let's
going to do here.
let's grab the first one since they're on the side.
Okay.
So-
Ghost pepper pear.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay.
A little tiny
Just
spice.
a little bit. Okay.
I'm not critical when it comes to the type of spice, but I don't like it all.
Okay. So we've got some plain wings.
You can pick drummies,
I'm gonna do a drummy. It's better to dip.
and then
Okay.
we probably need a second plate. I guess not, because you're only
So I'm
doing
just
one.
gonna pass
Just
it
doing
to
that
him.
one.
So I'm just gonna dip this,
You
right?
just put a little drop
Put a
on the
little
plate.
drop.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you'll pass me that. I gotta do it with you.
Okay. Here we go.
Alright, you ready?
All right, I'm ready.
Question 1.
All right.
I'll roll the flavor with me.
It's already burning. But it's not as bad, so I might be able to do 2.
Okay.
Now, is 2 terrible? Okay.
2 is actually less than 1. We start with a little hotter.
Okay, to get the palate ready.
You can put that over there.
Okay.
Well, it's sweet. I just like it. It's very, very good.
It's really, really good.
Yeah, love it. Love it.
Okay. Okay, Max.
You gonna try one?
Hey, I'm gonna try one.
Good.
I said, yo guys, if you're enjoying yourself,
That's
she's
good.
making all this noise. So it must be good.
It is. It is my favorite of them all in terms of just the flavor.
Here we go.
Those pepper picker. All right, here we go. Let me try.
That wasn't bad.
No.
That wasn't bad. You're really gonna like it.
Excuse me.
It's not bad.
It's got a little tiny zip, but
Yeah.
it's got that sweetness to it. It's very, very good.
I feel it, but
Now you
it's
can
good.
marinate this.
Mm-hmm.
You can put bird in this.
I got a chef over here.
So you mentioned with the foundation, you talk about entrepreneurship. I have to venture a guess that has to do with your own entrepreneurial journey,
Of course.
right? So Mays Freight,
Yes.
right? So how did that come about? Because I know that you were in freight before. And it's one thing to work inside of a sector or industry, it's another thing to go out on your own and build a business. So tell us a little bit about that.
Okay, yes, I did work for a corporation, a freight corporation. I was there almost 10 years. This journey really came about because my husband just saw that, well, what happened when one company comes and buys another, okay, either a merger or acquisition, that company is no longer the same.
Right.
Okay, and a larger company came along and bought our smaller company, and we all just became a number. And it was pretty miserable, honestly, the way they changed it. But when I did start working for the firm and I saw the potential, I fell in love with freight. Okay, my girlfriend called and was like, "You need to come work here." I was like, "Okay." She's like, "They're very friendly orientated, family orientated, work-life balance. You're gonna love the CEO. He's real cool. He's down to earth. He lets us drink beer at the office." And I was like, "Okay, I'm gonna come." I've been in corporate America all my life. Okay, so I'm just looking for a place to plant, grow, have a family. A place where I can grow. And I went there, and it was the best decision I had ever made. When I walked into the training class, the first thing the guy said, who is now my my business partner, Nicholas Ruffin, but he was my trainer, and he said, "This is a truck, and this is the stuff that goes on the truck." And from that point on, when the freight hit the port, I was intrigued. Because now I see how the food gets from the farm to the table. So I was green to all of this until I went in there and I went to the first training session, and I was in love. So I worked a little bit, and then one day I saw, you might know him, there's a guy I used to work with named Grant Button. He was one of the company's top producers, and I saw him come in with this Mercedes. Now I'm just on the customer service side, okay? And I said, "Well, why does he get to drive?" He had a special parking place, and he drove in a Mercedes. And I said, "Well, how did he get that?" And they said, "Oh, well, he won the sales contest." And I said, "The sales contest? I didn't." And so when I looked at the sales team, I'm seeing these guys, I mean, money I've never seen in my life. Okay?
Slicked out.
Just money I've never seen in my life. And so I went to a manager of mine, and I said, "Listen, I know I'm here, but I want to be on the sales floor." Well, he fought for me to stay in customer service because I'm really good at what I do, okay? I'm very customer oriented. People love me. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of brag a little bit. Customers love me, and I keep very high retention rates. So I said, "I want to be in sales," because I learned that there's no cap in sales. Sales makes the most money. And if he can roll here in Mercedes, I want one too, So they fought a little bit, on what I was going to do, but eventually I ended up on the sales floor. And in about 6 weeks on that sales floor, I rose to the top. I was that hungry. I really was. Because I want that Mercedes. They dangled it in front of me, and I was like, okay, if they're going to give it away, I'm going to take it.
Right.
Well, I never got the Mercedes because by the time I got to the top, that contest was over. But I did win a lot of big checks. Remember the big checks used to come out if you win 20,000, 15,000. So I took about 3 or 4 pictures with the big checks. And when I realized the impact that it made on my life, I told my husband, I said, "What if I could teach this to my heritage, to my nation, to the African Americans?" Our head was, I want to show them how to flip it, not sell drugs. You understand? Now, we've got a lot, but some of your best sales guys, your best entrepreneurs, they come from the game, okay? Because they know how to street talk, they know how to negotiate, they know how, So we're in trade, we're in trucking. So, I told my husband, I said, "I think we can get some guys to have them flip this so they don't risk prison,
Right.
to show them how to run the world with freight." And I wanted to do that, and I wanted to make an impact on my community for African Americans and for women. And so I'll tell you something funny. There was a guy that I had referred to our company, and this guy was like the biggest liar you'd ever meet, okay? He lied about everything, his hair, his contacts, everything, okay? Everything, David, he lied. And I got him the job. So when he was, when he was making me look silly and he got fired, guess what he went out and did? He went out and opened an LTL business, which is less than truckload, not full truckload, less than truckload. And so I was a little jealous of that because I'm like, So I asked my husband, I said, "Listen, I want to do this, and I want to do it for African Americans, and I want to do it for women, and I want to make an impact in my community. and I've outgrown here. I've already walked with the CEO hand in hand. He actually taught me the business in the hallways of the corporation. I would walk hand in hand with the COO and CEO. I'm a C-suite type girl. So I asked my husband, I said, do you think I can do this? And this is what he said, David. He said, if lying ass so-and-so can do it. This is exactly. I'm not.
I said it worse than that.
He said, lying ass so-and-so can do it. I know you can do it because you're a true leader and you have integrity, okay? And so from that point, he made his birthday gift me opening and getting my license.
That's awesome.
Isn't that awesome?
That's
So
great.
that's talking about belief and support.
Mhm.
And so he made me, the day before his birthday, he made me, drug me downtown Missouri. So you're gonna get your business license. I said, okay. So we went down there and got it. The plan was to leave in a certain amount of time. That didn't happen, so we had to get out early. You know how it goes, non-competes and all of that. I would never blame the company. A month later, we had our first customer. And since then, we have made a major impact, creating jobs, giving opportunity, and we really don't even create jobs. We create opportunity where I have a platform, and if you're an independent broker, you can come sell on my platform. I have all the insurance, I have all the certificates. You just give me a small percentage, and I'll let you sell on my platform. That way, because it's so hard for sometimes for entrepreneurs to get started,
Right.
especially startup costs. Let me even tell you what my startup cost was, you know, and it's astronomical now because this is almost 9 years ago.
Mhm.
So we want to give independent brokers a platform. So we switched it from just a regular service now to a product.
Mhm.
So we have a service and a product and now charity. This thing is
Amen.
growing.
How about that?
I know.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Mhm.
All right, well, we're on to question 2. Are you gonna do this with us?
Yeah, we.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's grab sauce number 2.
Okay.
Mhm. This is number 2 right here, David.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I'm gonna pick him up.
Let's do that.
I gotta read the name of it.
Hot ones, Verde,
Mm.
Los Calientes. Hot level, 5 out of 10.
Oh, I have some.
But just not that bad. Okay. Listen, I'm not a G at this. This ain't my thing. It's y'all's thing. But I'm excited
10
about
is
it.
good, but
5 out of 10?
put some right from here on this side right here,
Okay.
so I want to, read across.
There you go. David.
There's a call on skipping today. They were asking me if I was gonna make it. I was like, no, I got something else going on. Sorry about that.
We'll catch up.
All right. Here we go. Numero dos.
Alrighty.
Mm.
Ready, Freddie? Let's see.
These are both really, really good. This one's sweet too.
It's not bad. It gets bad here, huh?
I don't think so, but I do this for a living, so.
Mm.
There we go.
Mm-hmm.
I think you knew this about me, but I was a competitive eater. You knew that, right?
No.
Yeah. And
Like the
spice,
hot dog eating contest?
spice is my specialty. I love
Really?
food. I won't ever eat anything that I don't like the flavor of. I mean, hot dogs, love hot dogs. I refuse to put the bun in the water, so you
Mhm.
can't compete.
Okay.
They're gonna just crush you by it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Joey Test.
Those are your fillers. Bread. Uh-huh.
How he does it, I don't know, but I love the taste of food so much I don't want to do it. But spice, this won't get me. She brought in one earlier today that was a little over 1 million Scoville, and that one, it was hot, that wasn't like brutally hot.
So you don't get the mud problem. You don't get
No.
digestive
No.
sweats, the meat sweats.
Nope. Nope. I've been desensitized.
Wow.
You go to tolerance to it.
You do?
Nothing like drink it.
I mean, I know when I go home with him to Louisiana, I have to make a special request that everything is, for me, is mild. Everything is spicy.
Oh, yeah.
They grow the peppers. My father-in-law has a
You
whole
can cook
pepper
it.
farm. You know, some stuff he can't even touch with his fingers. Like he has to use gloves to touch. That's how hot the peppers are. So that's their thing down in the South. Are you from the South?
Well, it depends on if you consider Miami the South.
Mm.
Not really.
Wow, that's one of my favorite places
Yeah.
on earth, man.
Like Miami?
In the South, we call it the South. We
Yeah.
call it- It's an island.
Yeah.
It's the Caribbean.
Yeah. How did you end up here?
Grandparents.
Grandparents.
Grandparents lived in Leavenworth, military.
Okay.
Army,
Ooh.
okay. Are you Army? You're not ex-Army, are you? Okay.
My father, grandfather, my brother, Navy.
Now, your father was a physician.
Father and grandfather both. Father,
Okay.
vascular thoracic surgeon. Grandfather, general practitioner.
Okay.
So
Okay.
it's in my family.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, well, that's why you know so much about insurance and health and wealth. And my husband tells me that spice gets rid of parasites, so
Well, so does bourbon.
I'd rather do that.
Let's put them together.
That's right. There you go.
That's why you combine them. There.
That's what I'm talking about.
I'd rather do that. What's that?
So let's talk about being a female in a predominantly male industry, right?
Yeah.
I mean, trucking stereotypically is a lot of male masculinity and being a relative newcomer to being an entrepreneur and a female. What are some ways that you've kept yourself positioned to be successful despite maybe some people already thinking like, hey, you're a female, this isn't normally your area or cup of tea?
Well, I don't even look at that stuff. I don't even pay attention to it. I have not had any issues with men as of yet since I started in this industry in 2008. I have no problems.
That's great.
As a matter of fact, men, they prefer to work with me over other men. I wonder why, you know. But yeah, it's, you know, I haven't had any setbacks. No one has tried to sabotage. If anything, they more try to help, instill wisdom, try to give me info when they can, make sure I'm going down the right path. They extend their hand. So I can't say, you know, I'll tell any woman, anything you do, you got to be strong in it for sure. You can't show weakness. I know that for sure, you know, but I haven't, you know, now I will tell you, when it comes down to overseas, they don't respect women as much as here in the States. So when I'm doing business with customers who are overseas, that's when I gotta turn up the little, you know, the angry black woman a little bit. Yeah, she gets turned up, especially when you owe me money.
Okay.
She's really turned up. But other than that, we're good. Yeah, we don't have any issues.
Isn't it fascinating? You know, I was thinking about this the other day. One of my son's friends is celebrating Ramadan. And so there's a whole expectation of when you can eat, and you can't eat when the sun's up.
Right.
And he's 8, and he's like, man, it's got to be difficult not to be able to eat when the sun's up.
Mm-hmm.
And we started talking about how different cultures and different places around the world do similar things, but they have just a slightly different look on life. And it's kind of interesting to think about how people got there, right? Like in America, we're a certain kind of way, right? If you break it down even further, in Kansas, we're even a different type of way than you would be in Miami or Florida. And so,
or Louisiana.
Right? And so it's just kind of interesting to start thinking about how people created that expectation of their life. Right?
Yeah.
So anyway, I'm sure that you run into some people that don't quite respect women, but that's part of their culture. Is how they approach it.
I usually turn it around.
Yeah.
By the time we get done
see
with
that?
me,
I can see that.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
That's where we are.
That's
so.
right. Okay, so we're on to number 3.
Okay, now I think this is you.
Tapping
You
out.
think I can handle 3?
I say you go one more. So go
Okay.
until you can't.
Okay, sweetheart.
You might surprise yourself.
Okay, good. Let's see. I've got a dentist appointment after that.
Oh, good.
Okay.
Well, that's what you're eating right now is called dragon repellent.
Okay.
So
It's thick.
just wait.
Oh, it's thick. Okay.
So these first 3 are fairly vinegar based.
Okay.
So, and I'm a big fan of vinegar. I think it does a really good job.
Tell me the benefits of vinegar while we're on the subject of vinegar.
Well, I just like the flavor. I think the flavor
the flavor.
profile of vinegar, it doesn't really do anything for you if you don't like it.
What about health-wise?
I have no idea.
Listen, I'm 45. I need to know all the tricks and the trades here. To the fountain of youth.
I think a lot of it has to do with genetics.
It does.
Some of it is just that. Now, obviously, don't smoke, don't drink, right? Red light therapy, I've heard, is pretty important.
My husband does that almost every other day. The red light therapy.
I just started.
Did you? Do you use the solution? You don't use the solution yet, do
I
you?
don't know which one to use.
I don't
Yeah.
even know there was a solution.
Yeah,
You told me
there's
to
like
do it, so I got in the sun and there's a red light. Like, whoop.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there
This
is.
is some type of solution that helps you absorb more of the RV, well, the red light.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does the red light. I've never done shit. Anyway, let's see how it goes.
Let's go to
Okay, you
number
ready?
three.
All right, I'll use this piece here. All right, 'cause I don't let me see it.
I want to go.
Crunchy.
That's not bad. That's not bad. Okay, we'll keep going. This is number. Let's go to 4.
Listen, Harry Campbell was on the show.
Mm-hmm.
Harry Campbell did it all.
That's Harry Campbell. Harry Campbell's a man.
Oh, I thought it didn't matter.
I didn't never say that. I believe there's 2 genders, and one is stronger than the other.
What a fun debate. I'll tell you what, I get this debate all the time.
You're
It
doing
depends.
good.
You have a higher pain tolerance.
Because we were equipped to have children
Correct.
and to deal with men. But other than that, when it comes down to heavy lifting, God made muscles for a reason.
See?
You see that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, question 3, if you think about, obstacles, things that as an entrepreneur that get in your way, what is one piece of advice you'd give someone just to say, hey, it may seem like the end of the world now, but I promise you on the other end it isn't. How do you stay in focus to build a business when those things that seem like, oh crap, I might go out of business, or oh my gosh, this is the worst thing ever. How do you stay poised to be successful?
I keep going to see if I go out of business. That's just what I do.
Yeah.
I just don't, I've never had a quitter's mentality. Even when I tell you what, there was one time COVID hit and I just knew, remember, we just knew it was over. He was like, oh my God, we lost all the customers. And when COVID hit, people don't understand, in the freight industry, when they were saying COVID was on metal and wood, right? It was like on metal for like, 24 to 48 hours.
Yeah.
Well, distribution centers were closing down. And then customers were saying, well, I don't want it. This only happens like if someone in a warehouse had COVID. They would relinquish everyone in the warehouse, shut the warehouse down because one person had COVID. And then it would freak the customers out because they're thinking COVID is on their crates. It's
Right.
not. I mean, this whole thing was stupid.
We would wipe down our groceries.
The whole thing was stupid. And so then you've got customers saying, well, I don't want it because COVID might be on there. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. I mean, I'm not even going to say the word on this show. But anyway, so we had customers who didn't know what to do, drivers who were freaking out, customers who shut down, who went out of business.
Mm-hmm.
So there was customers that went out of business 2 times when there was issues going on with the tariffs with steel.
Mm.
Okay, this was around the 2017, around Harley Davidson, 2018, 19. I said 18, 19. We had some issues, but it rose back up. COVID hit. It was a different obstacle because every customer was gone. People were dying, actually dying.
3 people down in one company?
3 people. Mm-hmm. Yeah, one of our best truck drivers, his wife died, and his sister died. So he got out of the truck, And I saw a lot, and I told my husband and my business partner, I said, I know we're not going to give up. We're going to come out of this. So what did we do? We put our best foot forward to see all of the resources that was available. I would tell everyone, look for all the resources available to help you stay afloat. Go to your local SBA place, go to friends and family. Even if you're having problems, money problems, you might have to do some type of crowd fund. I went to everyone I knew to help us out. They helped us out, and no one ever missed a payroll.
Impressive.
Now, we missed payroll.
Right.
You understand?
Always.
We missed payroll. We drained our savings. We gave up our house. We gave up our cars. We gave up everything for the business, but no one missed a paycheck.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
And now we're going to be 9 years old.
There you go.
Yeah. So, listen, I would say keep going to see if you're going to fail. Yeah. Oh, yeah, and prayer. That's a lot of prayer. So I'll tell you, there was a lot of knee pads going on and a lot of begging heaven. It was a lot of, do you hear me? Is anybody there? Hello? And right when you think it's not going to work, something pops. And so as we're coming out of this, you know, we get our PPP loan, we get our EIDL, all of that keeps us afloat. And right when we're thinking that, okay, we're running out, a big contract comes and things are getting better. And we got better, but I'll say the prayer works. And you have to have somebody who's with you or in your team who's very supportive. You can't have anyone around you who is negative all the time and always telling you the sky is falling, because you as a CEO already have a lot of stress on you. So you actually need someone to say, we got it, we're gonna keep going. And that's one thing about our team, especially my husband, because he's a silent partner. But he's in the back saying, we got this. And he's the prayer warrior in the back. While we're trying to make things happen, he's the one petitioning God. And we came out victorious. So don't think about giving up. Just keep going to see if you're going to close. You know, just keep going until the doors close. And when you do that, the doors usually don't close.
That's right. It's good advice.
Yeah.
All right, we're on the other side of the tissues. You made it.
Okay, all right. So that's that $1,000 in charity? Okay, cool.
Well, no.
Oh, no.
6.
Almost there.
I'm trying to get it there.
I guess so.
All right.
All right, here we go. This is 4.
Yeah.
Now, what's this one? That's the one
No,
I'm
that's
worried
the
about.
hot one.
Okay.
That's the real hot one.
Okay.
Comparatively.
Okay.
I don't think any of these are like brutal. And we've had some people who just do not like heat at all.
Really?
We had a gentleman who said that ketchup was spicy. He was on it. He also
Really?
was lactose intolerant, drank both glasses of milk. So that was funny. His fiance was in the back the whole time.
Did he end up there with that milk?
This joke
Yeah,
here.
that's crazy.
This one comes in the T.W. Samuel box. T.W. Samuel.
Okay, here's sweetheart. Here's that.
Extreme. It says
All right.
extreme.
Here we go.
Let us know.
I got you one right there.
So,
You
one
want
on
one?
the side.
All right, cool.
to the next.
Okay, here I go. Here I go. Okay.
Here we go, y'all. Here we go.
Just want to let you know.
I'm gonna coat mine up.
Look at that. I got a little bit.
This one's got a little.
I tasted it.
Little zipper.
I did it.
Good.
Yes, it did.
I did it. Oh, Lord, David. Jesus. Hold on. Oh.
Go until you stop, right?
Woo. Okay.
Man, it's good.
Morgan, I need some bread. You got some bread?
What's the flavor in it, man? I mean,
Yeah, this one,
look at that bottle.
I think this one came out of Spice and Foods. Yeah, this is out of Kansas City.
Man, it's good. It's like, it's flavor. Yeah, it tastes really good.
I did know, David. I did it.
You made it to 4. You weren't going to do any.
I'm going to do 5. I'm a piece.
Tell you what, you get to 6 for real. I'll give you guys 2,000.
Well, I was going to ask you for more than that for the ESTF program.
I'm just saying for the show.
Morgan, you know I'm crazy.
She's going to ask until someone says no. But what is the wackiest conspiracy theory that you have ever believed?
Kids are using cat litter in school.
Oh.
And it's true,
I don't think
because-
that's a conspiracy theory. I think that's
Not anymore, but now it's come true.
Let's see, conspiracy theory.
You got? What you got?
A conspiracy theory, that
There's
Aliens.
Aliens.
There we go. I
because
confirm
Barack
that.
Obama just came
But he
on.
said he never seen
he
one.
said they're real weapons.
But then you got Elon Musk, who's been up there 35 times, and he said he's
Right.
never seen one.
He said no such thing. So, and we know it.
They're fallen angels.
The biggest conspiracy theory is that LeBron James is the best basketball player.
That's a lie. He paid for that. He paid for
That's
that.
just he's not.
He paid
Actually, I
for
saw a clip the other day.
Stephen A. Smith told us that.
Yes. I'm a Jordan purist. That's my guy. But I saw that there was Michael Jordan being interviewed about who's the best player. Are you the best? Are you better than Magic and Bird? He said no. He goes, I don't think of it that way. I mean, these are people that motivated me to play the best that I possibly can. I think it's a disservice to the art that we put on is for me to compare myself against anybody else. And then of course it snaps to LeBron in the barber chair where he's like, that's when I knew I was the greatest. When I won that for Cleveland, I knew right there I was the greatest because I had a lot of joy because I knew it was 56 years that they hadn't won, but I knew that I was the greatest then. And they were showing the difference between what Jordan said, who It is hard to argue. with
Completely
anybody.
humble.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, humble versus this arrogancy.
That's why I think
this
LeBron
child.
balked.
I call him a child. He's a
I
child.
think he bought his fame. All right, David, I'm taking a piece.
I'm for 5.
Okay. I'm gonna show everyone that I'm going to do it.
Should improve.
It tastes like barbecue sauce and gasoline. Oh, oh, mmm,
Wait.
mm-mm.
It looks like tea.
Don't lick your lips.
This one gets you there. We're at about 150,000 Scoville units.
This is got good
I
flavor
need the
too.
charity money. Oh, I need the charity money. You still going?
Good. These some good sauces, bro.
I told you I like food. We don't bring it in.
I just need to get the last one over with.
That one not hit.
It's got some heat. This is.
I'm gonna take a drink right
This
quick.
smells good.
I think
You got milk if you need it.
I can't drink milk.
Uh-oh.
It's more.
But John, you're in it.
Give me yours, because you're not drinking your water. Thank you. You drank some?
I did.
Oh, okay. You know what? I can't do it. I can't. We're in survival mode.
I should drink.
Here.
What happened was? Want your water?
Whew.
This is already my favorite episode ever.
You know what?
All right, so if we think about the Guinness Book of World Records, what is one record that you would like to be in the record books of beating? Be anything.
This. I just want to get past this.
Look like when I drank the water, it got high.
It
I
got
told
better.
you. I should have drunk the doggone water.
Water doesn't do anything. It cools your mouth.
Jesus. Okay,
Yeah, it's pretty hot.
babe.
It reminds me of eating crawfish. When I used to eat crawfish back in the day.
Oh Lord.
I don't think we're gonna be able to do my favorite one.
I'm
I'm going. Come on, I mean, I'm going
Well, this is Death Nectar.
for. No, I had the word says.
It's
That one has how to make my tongue drop
it's
out.
out. It's out. So we won't be able to do this one, but we're gonna.
Okay.
I've never done this one. This is the first.
Cherry bomb?
It's a Dubon Ground Zero. So this is a running hot first, maize foundation, maize freight first, making it to question 6.
Okay.
So I got a great smile on your face.
I was about to drink that water. I said, you know what?
He said, don't
It's like drinking
lick your lips. My
acid
lips
water.
are on fire.
All right, there you go.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
This one is called the Bob. Okay, so I would like to do pounds of freight moved.
Pounds of freight moved?
Yeah,
I like it.
you know what I mean?
That'd be really good.
Because, like, you know, we moved over 21 million pounds.
Wow.
So I've got to go and see how many, you know, the highest.
Oh, you better be careful.
Okay, we can just share it.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah,
freight
man.
company, and I want to be
More put on top.
highest amount of highest amount of weight
I like it.
moved. Okay,
All
here we
right,
go.
You made it to question. You weren't even going to do this. Came to question 6.
Okay, here we go.
Let's do it.
I'm a dip. Okay, here we go. Y'all can see.
Let's
Just
see
a,
it.
just a
All right.
piece.
Yeah,
Y'all see that? Okay.
It's the first.
I'm gonna do like that. I'm gonna get
I'm not a hero,
my napkin on. I'm gonna put it on standby.
but I am a G. Okay? I'm gangster. So here we go.
Food gangster.
I'm gonna try one
You
more.
ready, Hank?
All
Right,
right,
more.
David.
David.
Let me call it.
Oh,
Here we go.
it's got more flavor than the. It's got a little sweet.
I did it. I did it.
Congratulations.
We're hot and sweet.
Now wrap it up. Let's wrap it up.
When you think about guilty pleasures, things that you don't broadcast that you enjoy doing, whether it be listening to music that most people would think is bad, right? Maybe a favorite candy or a cupcake, just a guilty pleasure. What is it?
I watch Venture Brothers. We've been watching Venture Brothers cartoon every day.
What is it?
A group of underworld villains,
Yeah.
and they rival each other.
So that's the
They're
guild,
all
yeah,
trust fund.
Yeah, they sure.
And then you have the guild, right?
The
Which
guild.
is the shadow.
They're the
Which
deep
is the
state. They're
Illuminati
the
of
deep
the
state
deep
of the
state.
everything.
Okay.
They got Henry Kissinger. You know Henry Kissinger? They call him Henry Killinger. Okay.
It's funny.
It goes. It's a crazy show.
Okay.
You've got
It's a
The
lot of
Monarch.
stuff. We got artifacts involved in it. It show like a lot of histories and
Yes.
a lot of different
Hitman.
they have flashbacks in it too. Have a lot of flashbacks.
so they all have hitmen. Okay. They have henchmen,
Yeah.
hitmen.
Spoiled the Monarch. Look at the Monarch.
The Monarch.
That's my favorite character.
So that's my guilty pleasure.
Okay.
And what's what I do? I have a glass of wine. And I
Yeah.
will sit there and watch Venture Brothers over and over and over because I find something new
I
every
gotta
time.
try it. I
Yeah.
gotta try it.
And you'll love Brock Sampson.
You made it. So there has not yet been a guest on this show that has not gone to question 6, and you made it. You
Okay.
said you brought a guest eater, a pinch eater, and you made it all the way through.
Man, I'm eating all the sauce.
Well, you got the Annie.
You ever mixed them all up?
I did. So, Jai Mays, thank you for
Sure.
joining us from Mays Freight, Mays
Yes.
Foundation.
Thank you all so
Thank you for
much.
having us.
Thank you for having me.
I think we're gonna really enjoy the shorts that come from this movie that we just went through. But David Voorhees, host of Running Hot, as always, thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.
Mm-hmm.
All right.